The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now then, the ball's come loose. Goes for goal! And we have our very first corner. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's delightful. Serginho's cross. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's had a hit. He's got away with one there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Torres. Some good work on the right flank here. In towards the back stick. Cleared without complication. Raul wins the duel this time. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe, and he's worked it through. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter, it's...
Torres! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Rivaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Torres. Now it's Torres. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Number 7, Mbappe.
And we're off again.
Number 9.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Real chance! Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo. And here's Torres, out towards the flank, looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Raul. He's beaten the last man. It's Raul! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Owen. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Cross into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that shot at goal! It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's Serginho, looking to go deep. Shoots! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Crunching tackle. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away. Play! And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to play it through. And this is Torres. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Played into the box. Adams attempts a clearance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. He's got away. Rafinha. And that's a good ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They wanted...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So a Barcelona free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Neymar! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are back in business. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Gets his head on it! Haaland finds himself offside. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Gnabry. Cross it. Header! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Costa Curta. That's headed upfield. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. He's got two. And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are... And there's the end of the first half.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Serginho's cross. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And the through ball. He has a look up. And the flag shoots! In he goes again. No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to... Takes a shot! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rummenigge getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is... Bullish header! That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, that works for me, the denial of movement.
And he's had a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. It's a pretty loose pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Floated through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this.
There will be
the keeper's ball.
Added time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Rivaldo. There's the shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Magic. What a magical football match. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Costa Curta. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking wide. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. And here's Bale. Costa Curta could try cutting inside here. Tries to cross. Terrific header! And he's done it! First blood drawn. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, played right into his path. Neymar. Oh, he's busted. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah.
Bullish header! Yes! And they're at it again, in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter.
It's Neymar! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. And that's gone loose. And it's been given away. Costa Curta. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. And that has left him in a heap. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the left. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Belletti. And here's Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. Neymar. Ah, such a clever touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho. Now it's Griezmann.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? Ruben Dias clears it away. Fernando Torres. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Very telling.
So is this the start of a comeback? Costa Curta looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Beckham. And it's Rivaldo. He's through here. Costa Curta. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was Rummenigge! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham to take it as usual. Rummenigge! Danger averted for now. Now then, the ball's come loose. Costa Curta. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Serginho. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rivaldo in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk can get it clear. He's going for goal! Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Look, they're prepared.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Number 8, Van Dijk. Number 22, Cannavaro. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Van der
Number
Vaart!
17,
Crossbar
Mateo.
comes to the rescue.
Coming on the field, number 4, Marquinhos.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get superb
in
effort.
progress.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the counter is on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bale has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery
Added
to me.
minutes has been indicated.
Serginho's cross. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
We have got ourselves a game here. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. Torres! Torres gets flagged offside. Cristiano Ronaldo, and he welcomes it in. Ibrahimovic. Scholes. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Goal! Milan!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Rivaldo, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Rivaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Scholes. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for a shot! Out again for a throw-in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Yeah. Rivaldo. Belletti. Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. Ball is over the line. Fired deep towards... It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be made
Well,
aware
let's not
that
beat about the
smoking
bush,
is
Peter.
only
It's been
permitted in
fairly
designated
flat, and the
areas within
supports
these
have had
grounds.
little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well,
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps moment. He's having a go. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Ball driven towards the far post.
well played and well cleared.
Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Rivaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to play it through. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Raul. Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He came in hard, very hard.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Batistuta is there, and he can get that clear. Raul. He's away! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Takes a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Adams. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good vision. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan looking to pass their way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's just a little long. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Fernando Torres. Looking for options, for movement. Referee's given a throw. And he can clear it away. And back to the keeper. Oh no, this does not... Chance, surely! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He won't be happy with that one. Great run on the overlap here.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Elects to cross. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Puskás! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And a chance! And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now, can they get him away? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Torres tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belletti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Conte. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's the throw. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the volley. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's had it nicked away. Griezmann. And he's intervened well there. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Please
So I
make
think
sure
the
to
manager
watch the
has to
screen for
resist
an
change
information
at this
bulletin that's
stage.
from the regional police department.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Batistuta. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Rivaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. Serginho, oh, good-looking ball. Serginho's cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got full. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. And back to the goalkeeper. No way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! He's scored! Back to within one! Interesting! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18.
Manchester
Batistuta.
United choosing to make the first change.
Hazard.
We have
Coming
got
to the
ourselves a
field,
game here.
Number 17.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's in plenty of space here. Rivaldo. Decent progress down the left. Chips it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball. Takes the shot. So close to drawing level.
Ah, that was so poor, a very decent...
Oh, what a mistake! And he's gone looking for safety. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Great chance! It's in! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them.
Puskas. And Puskas! Superb from Puskas! A finish right from the top draw. And they are cruising away. You just know there is no... And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is very well defended. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Looking to play him in. And he's got Tool. Just off target.
Villa is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer makes the interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Torres. Rivaldo. Scholes. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Could be danger here. And it's Scholes. Now it's Villa. Neither side yet able to find the net. It's roll! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 31 minutes is number 13, Raul!
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Roberto Carlos. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Davids, and the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. Torres is onto it in a flash. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Torres. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Torres. And he's being shifted off it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 26.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Chance! It's hit the upright. This is their second corner of the game. He rises! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now who's going to be first to this? Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And here's Torres. And they've got Reed. And they're back on the ball again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Torres. And he welcomes it in. Belletti. To Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Scholes. And this is Torres. Threads one in. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on
Foden! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Bellingham with the... climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Kane receives it in a good position here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's a sharp little ball. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
River Plate are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well measured. Can he latch on to this? Rummenigge gets flagged offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. That is lovely. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 35 yards out, this. They're taking a moment to consider their options.